not being Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And this is Blooming. To the returning subscribers, the people that are part of the Blooming gang, welcome back you guys. And if you're new here, just looking around, strolling, I hope you like what you see and you subscribe. Last week I did a video, a short vlog that showed my morning routine, and my morning routine is not a jam-packed, complicated, nyani type of morning routine, but it does the trick. I thought that I should share, firstly because I know how much it changes everything for me, and I know how much it sets the tone for the day for me, and I thought, I should share that with you guys. But also, it's also to just share that when people speak about morning routines, it doesn't have to be something that's super complicated. It doesn't have to incorporate yoga plus meditation, prayer and reading the Bible, devotional, green juice or green tea. It doesn't have to be like this whole complicated machinery. It could just be something small. Now, I also wanted to share that because I knew that this week I was going to talk about more on my mental health journey and just how I've been doing generally, like just more lifing, you see. So I thought it would be interesting to continue from where I left off from my videos, previous video that I did last year that spoke about mental health, my testimony video. And in that video I spoke about my experience in first year, and now I'd just like to speak about what did my second year look like, and what did my third year I was at home. So what did my second year look like? My second year looked like a daily battle, you guys. Like legit a daily battle. It's not like after getting through that super dark phase towards the end of first year and going home, everything was resolved. Nope, nada, not at all. I would be like in and out of the dark place, and I would have to constantly fight not staying in there, right? Because now that I had been there already, I could recognize the signs. I'm like, oh, this is not this ain't it. So one of the very simple ones was when I had no appetite, when I'd realize the next day that the whole of yesterday I did not eat. And there'd be days where as soon as I open my eyes and my brain switches on and starts working, I'm just like, no, nope, I don't want to. I would rather be asleep right now. Or I don't want to talk to people. The thought of seeing people and the thought of having to interact, not even interact actually, the thought of having to be within the masses would just be so daunting, and I would hate it. I'd be like, oh my gosh, what the hell, bruh? It's the morning, nothing happened, everything is well, just get up. And it would like be this controversy in my head, and like a lot of the times I would give in and just be like, you know what, it's easier to just sleep right now. And you know what, I'm gonna say this, there are days where it's just a lazy day. Trust me, I can tell the difference. There are days where I'm lazy. I wake up, I'm like, oh, I'm so lazy. I don't feel like doing my schoolwork today, just out of laziness, right? And then there are days where my spirit just felt down, and I would feel super anxious to leave the bed, as if andazi ngathi ndiyaphi. engathi ndiyoxhelwa kodwa umuntu is just going to campus. So the level of anxiety did not match up with the task at hand, which was just waking up and facing a regular student day. So it was like a daily battle, and so I would recognize the signs and be like, okay, it's starting to happen. And then as soon as it would click in my head, man, okay, it's happening, I'm heading down this road again, I would then try to get myself out of it. Now, just a disclaimer, I am not speaking from a position of a professional. I have no qualification whatsoever when it comes to mental illness. I'm aware that everyone's situation is different and that not all of us can talk ourselves out of that state, and that sometimes it requires intervention with a medical professional. And so I'd like to say that I'm not in any way putting on you what works for me. I'm merely just sharing my story. So I had to put that out there. And I think what I had to keep saying, what I kept saying to myself all the time was, firstly, every day is a chance to start afresh. Because one of the things that keeps you in the hole is the guilt and shame that you inflict on yourself because of how you wasted the previous day. You wake up and you look at yesterday and you're like, I spent the whole day yesterday in bed. I did nothing. I had classes to go to. I had lectures to watch, assignments to submit, but I slept. And because there's no tangible reason why you did that, you bash yourself and you're like, why did I do that? And it's the shame and the guilt that perpetuates the cycle that keeps you there. And so one of the things that I would always tell myself is today is another chance to start new, to start fresh, to start right. And another big thing that I mentioned in a previous video is kindness, being kind to myself. I've carried this quote over to 2021, which is self-compassion is a better motivator than self-criticism. You will not get yourself out of that slump by being super self-critical and not being as forgiving to yourself as you could be. So that's what my second year looked like. And after my first video, I got a lot of DMs from people that were saying that, you know, they've had similar experience or going through something similar. And I'd just like to put it out there that, first of all, it is a journey. And, you know, there's no one quick fix solution for it or to it. So it's a matter of taking it one day at a time. Eventually, you know, it gets better. It does get better. I will say 3 years later, where I am today, I have my days, but they very far between, right? It's things like the morning routine that help me tackle each day as it comes. And I'd also just like to reiterate what I said in my previous video, which is talk about it, open up, talk to your family, talk to your friends. And for today's video, it's take it one step at a time. Remember to be kind to yourself. Remember that it's a journey, and just keep going. Thank you guys so much for watching the video to this point. If you're not yet a subscriber, please do consider subscribing. And to the gang that comes back every single week and watches my videos, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate the support. Until next time, see you next Thursday.